Okay, so for tonight's dinner, I don't really know what I'm calling it, but I have boneless chicken thighs, some parsley, some potatoes, then I have this little potato that I need to use, two onions, garlic, I don't know, a bulb, I don't know what you call these, 2 packs of reduced sodium brown gravy mix, cream of mushroom, and a big container of mushrooms because I love mushrooms. But yeah, I'm just basically going to combine all this in a crock pot and cook it for a couple hours. I have no idea what I'm going to call it. I know I'm probably going to add, a stick of butter as well to all this, at least, because I want it to be like, I like the flavor of butter, so I'm going to add that to that. And then I have some black pepper. I'm going to try to not use salt if I can, because this is already very salty. And that's about all I can think of. I mean, I may end up adding some extra garlic powder, but if I can avoid it, I'm going to. But yeah, all this plus a stick of butter. Okay, so to the crock pot, I'm adding my chopped up potatoes. As you can see, just try to chop them into like little bits like this. And then break them up, because obviously they're going to need to cook, and I lost a potato. Anyways, I'm going to continue to do this. This is the 3 potatoes, and I put half a stick of butter in the bottom. I'm going to add some more butter, between layers. Probably going to put a little bit of the cream of mushroom on this layer, but I'm also going to chop up my garlic and onion and put that in as well, but I'll show you guys that off camera. So I added a third of the can of cream of mushroom to this, and it's one of these like really big cans, like as you can see. But anyways, I'm also going to add a splash of milk to this. I'm going to try to use as little milk as I can, but just a little bit. And then I might add a little bit more butter to this layer. I'm just going to layer everything up, that way it cooks evenly. But yeah, I'll come back to you guys in a second. I added some milk and a layer of butter, and now I'm going to do the onions and garlic, but yeah, I'll show you guys that in just a second. So before adding any onions and garlic, I added about a third of the parsley that I had, as well as some fresh chives. And I'm trying to do this with one hand, we'll see. I'm going to try to put some of the mushrooms in this layer too, because I don't want to forget like literally the best part. And then spread that around. And I'm going to put the chicken on top of that layer, as well as the onions and mushrooms. But yeah, I'll show you guys that off camera. You know what? I might not even add onion. We'll see. I might add 1 onion, but like a whole bunch of garlic. Again, we'll see. But yeah, I'll show you guys that as I go along. So here I chopped up 9 cloves of garlics and added it on top of the mushroom. You can chop it up a lot more finely. I just really don't care. So I'm going to do mine about like that. I'm going to add a layer of black pepper, and then I'm going to add the chicken on top, because I don't want to run out of room, because as you can see it's getting kind of full. So I'm going to chop up the chicken into like cubes and add it on top of the mushrooms and just continue the layers and finish off the final layer with that onion and some more garlic. That way that the flavor is all at the top and just works its way down. But anyways, yeah, this is what I've done. I'm going to add some black pepper and another scoop or 2 of the cream of mushroom, and then chop up the chicken, add that on top, and then yeah, work with my remaining ingredients. So I chopped up the chicken thighs into little cubes and then added them. I'm going to add another thin layer of mushrooms and then some more garlic and onion. So here I added a thin layer of mushroom, as well as more of the cream of mushroom soup, and here I have 6 more cloves of garlic, as well as 1 small to medium onion. I'm going to add that just on top. I'm going to add the rest of the mushrooms and the rest of the butter, cream of mushroom, maybe a little bit more parsley and stuff, we'll see, but for now I'm just going to add the garlic and onions. So I've added the garlic and onions. Now I'm just going to add the remainder of the mushrooms, cream of onion, and butter. So I've added my cream of mushroom as well as the butter. Now I'm going to add the rest of the mushrooms and a little bit more parsley, and then I'm going to put a lid on it and cook it on high for a few hours. So I added the mushrooms as well as the parsley and black pepper. And now I'm just going to put the lid on and cook this on high. I just figured I'd show you guys the product beforehand. And this will reduce dramatically. Mushrooms will reduce by half, so will the potatoes, or at least a third. The chicken will also get smaller. Everything in this gets a lot smaller, so it's like really full now, but it'll probably be like 2/3 of the way full by the time it's done cooking. This stuff has been cooking for about 2 hours. I'm probably going to mix it up soon, but as you can see, it has definitely reduced, and it will continue to do so. Right now, I'm going to add 1 of those brown gravy packs, and then I'm going to add the second one a lot closer to time because I don't want it to get too thick. But yeah, I'm adding that for flavor, and I mean, you can add something different if you like. Maybe onion soup mix would also work, but I like the brown gravy mix, so I'm going to go ahead and add that. I've just mixed it up, and here's what it looks like. As you can see, there's still pink bits, so that means the chicken is raw, so it's going to have to cook at least another few hours. But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and mix it up and show you guys kind of what it's going to look like when it's done. It'll be a little bit thicker, but yeah, just want to show you guys how it looks right now. As you can see with this mix, it's gotten quite a bit soupier, which means it's cooking down. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to it. I already added one. Now I'm going to add the second one, mix that up, and let it cook until everything is like tender.